out here scouting for acorns, and we come across this white oak tree. A couple characteristics I want to share with you about it. If you notice, it is really white in color. From a distance, it's really white. It really pops off as white. But when you get up close to it, it has more of a grayish white look. White oaks will have this flaky top bark, which means what makes it flaky is it's attached on one side, but it's loose on the other side. That's what gives it that flaky appearance. Also, another way to tell a white oak is by the leaf. The lobes on it are rounded, they're smooth and round. So when you're in your woods walking around and you see a tree in the distance that is white in color, has scaly bark or flaky bark, and its leaves have rounded lobes, you're looking at a white oak. And when you find white oaks, start looking on the ground to see if you see acorns laying around. And if you do, chances are you may see deer sign where they're picking them up, because this is the preferred forest forage of all white-tailed deer. Right here behind me we have a post oak. Now, post oaks look similar to white oak in the fact that they have a soft textured bark. They have that white appearance from a distance. When you get closer to them, they're more of a grayish white. If you notice, this leaf here, it has a cross-shaped pattern, but it has rounded lobes. So just like the white oak, the post oak has rounded lobes. The post oak is in the white oak family, and deer will prefer this, the post oak acorns, over the red oak acorns first. So anytime you find a white oak, post oak that's in the white oak family, deer are going to prefer those first, and then the red oaks are going to follow second. Just remember, white oaks, all of them, no matter what species white oak they are, the leaves will have rounded ends. Right here I have a red oak tree behind me. If you notice a couple characteristics of this tree, it is really dark in color. And if we look right here, we see these little vertical lines, these grayish white vertical lines that run up the tree. We call those ski tracks. In red oaks, that is real prevalent, and that is a key feature to look for whenever you're trying to identify a red oak. Another thing that we could look for with the red oak is how tight the bark is to the tree. If you notice, this bark is so tight that it almost lays flat, and that's what creates these ski tracks that go up the tree. Now, certain species of red oak will differ in their bark. They may have a more textured look to them, but if you'll look up toward the top of the tree, most all red oaks will start developing this pattern as you go up higher in the tree. Now, if you're still not sure how to identify this tree by its bark, you can look at its leaf. If you notice, the lobes are pointed. No matter what species of red oak you're dealing with, all red oaks will share that pattern of leaf with the pointed end. So when you're in your woods and you see a tree dark in color from a distance, grayish white vertical tracks running up it, and you look up in the tree and you see pointed lobes, you know you're looking at a red oak. A couple key facts to know about the red oak. Red oaks are high in tannin levels, and the deer will wait a little while before they eat those. Now in my area, this is about as big as a red oak gets. Now in other areas up north, they get bigger, but here in southeast Kentucky, typically about a ½ inch long is about as big as you see. Around the 1st of October through the 1st of November, we're hunting red oaks. Now, just to recap the differences of the leaves of the white oaks and red oaks. As you can see, right here's a white oak. It has the rounded lobes. Here's a post oak, a member of the white oak. If you can see, it has rounded lobes. Red oak has the pointy bristle on the end. So, if you can see all three of them, white oaks have rounded ends, red oaks pointy ends. Another way that you can think of this, and maybe to help you remember, it did me when I was little. A white man shot round balls. The Indian or red man shot pointy sticks. White oak, round. Red oak, pointy. So just remember when you're out scouting, white oaks are going to be number 1, red oaks are going to be number 2. As a rule of thumb, white oaks drop first, red oaks drop second. White oaks drop from September to October, red oaks October to November. So from September to October, we're hunting white oaks, October to November, red oaks. I hope this video helps you guys out, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We're out.